Welcome back to the channel where we are in the Algarve region of Portugal. We're here for 2 weeks and we're going to be doing a kind of walking, hiking holiday.
The region has lots of fabulous walks and we're going to be doing some inland and also along the coast.
In this episode we'll show you a stunning coastal walk from Albufeira where we're staying in this part of the trip. We'll also show you the town of Albufeira, which was once a small fishing village but has now become a popular tourist destination.
It also gets a bit mad in the summer, but in the winter it's much more relaxed and it's a good place to stay as there are plenty of bars and restaurants open.
Our first walk is from Albufeira to Gale, which is spelled G-A-L-E, like the word Gale.
We started the walk from Albufeira's Old Town. Stop off at this viewing platform, which is home to the golfer sculpture. From here you get great views back of the Albufeira Old Town. It's a nice place to sit on a bench and relax, and if you like, stroke a cat, as there is a feeding station here. They are quite common in the Algarve.
To get to the coastal path, you have to make your way around the harbour and get over the headland. Even if you are not planning on doing the coastal walk, it's worth visiting the marina just to see the pastel-coloured buildings. The marina was built between 2003 and 2008.
Originally, I had not planned to film this walk, but when we arrived at the coastal path, I found the landscape so breathtaking I had to film it. So out came the iPhone.
The first of many wonderful beaches was Praia dos Arifes, with its many amazing rock pools, and where we excitingly saw our first sea cucumber and found this small waterfall.
There is a car park right next to this beach, so it's easily accessible by car.
The hike isn't difficult, but you do have to be extra careful in certain places. You can access this beach without climbing down the rocks, but it was more fun.
This walk is number 17 from the Walking in the Algarve book. See details of that book in the description. We use this book throughout our time in Portugal.
Looking for something for lunch and you can't get down there, but there is bay after bay in this path. Oh, that guy, just realised he's fishing. That is a height to be fishing with a rod. Wow. Little archway for us. So we found this nice little beach for our lunch. Time to dip your feet in the ocean.
Along the way you will see red markers to show you are on the right track.
And just when you think the path is in a dead end, you get a tight little corner round the fence. Really makes it fun. Full disclosure, This was a dead end. Now, this is a sight you don't see very often. We'll have to find out what sort of snake it is. I think that's a pretty wow sight, that, isn't it? A snake. Only second time I've ever seen a snake. So, in our effort not to come down to the beach, guess what? Come down to the beach. How cool's that?
In our next episode, you will see we walk the Seven Hanging Valleys coastal path, one of the most popular coastal hikes of the Algarve. But this hike from Albufeira to Gale was our favourite of the two.
G'day, awesome. How long is that going to be there? We're not far off Gale now. Should be there maybe 10 minutes. So many of the rocks that we've been walking around and on are just full of shells. Thousands of shells. So we've made it to Gale and got our well-deserved ice cream, which we were quite lucky to get because it being February, they don't have many.
Yeah, there's not many places open.
The walk was about 12 kilometres.
It's not a circular walk, so instead of retracing our steps, we got the bus back to Albufeira.
Now let's show you Albufeira. As with most of the Algarve, the Arabic Moors were occupants of the town, and it is them that gave the town its name, as Albufeira in Arabic means castle of the sea. People have been coming here for holidays since 1960.
As well as a stunning beach, the town is very attractive with its whitewashed buildings and its tile-fronted houses and artwork.
We chose Albufeira as our first base for this trip, as although it's February, there is still plenty of bars and restaurants open, and it's a really nice time to visit the town before it gets busy and mad in the summer. Away from the centre of town, there are lots of old winding streets to wander, places to stop for a traditional pastel de nata or salami cake.
You can get the escalator up to the viewpoint, admire these quirky statues with a view of the town below, and you can wander around the cliffs and enjoy a sunset.
If you want to find a spot for a sunset, if you make your way to the other side of the harbour and follow the road up, you get to this head piece of land where there's some guy fishing on the end. But it seems to be the perfect place for a sunset. So thanks for watching this episode. We will be back with more of Portugal, and we'll be sharing more walks and also some of them off the beaten track, and also the town of Silves, where we are heading next.
So if you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps the channel, and consider subscribing. And we will see you with more of Portugal very soon.
Bye for now.